Good evening, all you good people of YouTube. Hope you've had a wonderful day. Hope you've all had a wonderful day. So I sure have. So what you guys been up to? Got a couple of things going on behind the scenes, which I've got a bit closer to getting sorted out and arranged. Big up Ronan. Great content you spun out there as regards to the paranormal investigations. I've now had a really good chance to look through the videos and the lives that you've done as regards to the paranormal investigations that you've been doing, and I'll take me hat off to you, mate. You've had certainly some activity come through. Now, as regards to Fischl, as I predicted, Fischl fell right into the Butthurt Club today, doxing my name and address online, clutching at straws, doing BBA's bidding for him. Silly person. Silly person. But that's what's to be expected of this type of a person, to be fair with you. So challenge accepted. You know, let's get it sorted. Jaleese, good evening. Challenge accepted. You know, this is like, I'm going to use your own words now, right against you. This is old news. This isn't something new. You know, so you're clutching at the bottom of straws, and you know, like a fool that you are, you know, what a clown that you are. You fallen right into the Butthurt Club today. You know, by showing exactly how low you're willing to go. You know, with doxing my name and my address. Stupid move that was. You know, you know what the rules of YouTube are. And I'm glad that the boots like on the other foot where now I'm prepared and able to set the traps and let you just fall into the traps, you know, as you have done with producing a video that's already out in the public domain, that YouTube already have seen, and no doubtedly they've already read. You know, you decide to put that up on a video. Except now you've broken the rules of the YouTube policies now, haven't you? I love it when a plan comes together. But yeah, challenge accepted. Now, there's one or two ways this can go down, because I want your SARS Acro, I want BBA SARS Acro, and I want my SARS Acro. You know, so let's get this arranged. You know, I've got a middleman already in mind. You know, in fact, I've got two middlemen, you know, that I will use to set this challenge together. One's already got my SARS Acro, so I won't have to waste time having to send that gentleman my SARS Acro. And the second one, well, it won't take me long to get my SARS Acro to that person. That's two independent people, you know, that are genuine. So, you know, let's get this done. And let's see who's got the cleanest SARS Acro between me, BBA, and Big Gob, that gets drunk and can't string a sentence together and comes out with that she loves BBA. The one and only Fischl. Now, I don't know which way this is going to go. But, you know, I certainly know what's on mine, and I can certainly agree. You know, I've got no domestic violence on my record. I've got no sexual offences regarding women, children. I've got no abuse of children on my record. I've had no NFAs for warnings of domestic violence. I've had no warnings for dirty sexual behaviour towards children. I have nothing of that sort. So straight away, I think I'm onto a winner, because both of them have got kind of domestic violences on their record, So straight away, I know that I'm onto a winner because I know what I've been done for. I know what I've been questioned about. So straight away I know that I'm already on the winning streak, and that's before they've even shown what their NFAs are or what their convictions are. Would you class selling fags to kids as abuse? Auditing YouTube. It was a member of my staff that sold one packet on one only occasion to a 16-year-old person. No, I don't form that as a type of abuse. It is nowhere near on my record. There's no abuse of any kind on my record. There's not one single charge that I sold a 16-year-old a packet of cigarettes. Auditing YouTube. So another one that's running with the narrative. Have you still got the statements? Auditing YouTube. Let's have a look at BBA. Let's have a look at his non-molestation order. Straight away, that tells me he's been abusive in a relationship. So, let's talk about that. Also, I know that Official, has also been done for some form of domestic abuse. So let's talk about that auditing YouTube. I have got absolutely no form of abuse. I can't say I haven't got violence on my record, because as people rightfully know, I've been done for firearms, but that is not abuse. Auditing YouTube. I only ask if he still had the statements. Well, what's it got to do with statements? Auditing YouTube. I might still have the CCTV from the off license. Let's see if BBA still got his statements. Steve, selling tax-free Golden Virginia under counter ain't crime of the century. Well, no, exactly. It was one packet of cigarette on one separate occasion that was sold to a 16-year-old. I only asked if they would show it was not you. I've got other ways and means. Let's have a look at people's Acros, because that's where the real information lies, isn't it? The SARS Acro. That's where the real information stands, auditing YouTube. And if you're already defending, somebody who's been done for domestic abuse and another person who's been in and around surrounding abuse of fighting, fighting with a foster mother, battering a foster mother who's taking care of her children, that's not exactly a very good start. And this is what's in the public domain. So straight away, them two are not onto a very good start. So that's why I'm saying, let's get Acro versus Acro, SAR versus SAR. I'm ready to go tomorrow. If they want to set up a freeway live, I'm ready to go tomorrow. Hi, Paul Dunn. Hope you're doing well. Is a DBS check not show more than an Acro? No, the SARS Acro Bobcat, SARS Acro shows equal or maybe a little bit more than a DBS. They're like level pegging basically, because on your SARS Acro you've got your NFAs and you've got your charges. You know, so let's see the full list of charges and the full list of NFAs on your SARS Acro. I know, Jalise, I haven't got nothing to prove, but you know, these clowns, you know, seem to think that they can live in glass houses and chuck stones, you know, when quite clearly, you know, I've got absolute no sort of domestic violence, nothing towards women or children. SARS Acro challenge: who will shit a brick? They will call it doing a decker when they refuse to show SARS Acro. Mick Mad, good evening, sir. Thank you for popping along. How you been keeping, mate? I haven't seen you floating around as much as what you normally do. 100% Steve has no dodgy shite on his record. I'm born and bred Telford and know of Steve for over 20 years. Lived on the same estate. Anybody says different is a lying shitbag. Cheers, McMad. You know, I hope you have been keeping well. You know, I haven't seen you floating around as much. I mean, you know, I do hope that you and your family have been keeping really well. It's come down to this, mate. It's madness, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, I've got one or two people that might not, you know, might not like me or might think my shit stinks. But I absolutely have got nothing of any form, shape of abuse towards women, abuse towards children. You know, Mick Mag, the truth's come out that, you know, I'm willing to speak openly, and I have been ever since the first person, you know, had brought this like to the table. You know, a packet of cigarettes was sold to a 16-year-old. You know, and I know that these people have got a worse record than me. I know that they've got things on their record, you know, that they might not want bringing to the forefront. But the more that Fischel wants to, you know, run and show the newspaper article, which is obviously old news, you know, I just want to move on and move up and prove these idiots, you know, what they are. I mean, I'm not you know, I'm not the brightest of sparks at times. You know, maybe there's a lot of people, you know, that don't like me. I mean, but it doesn't matter, does it? At the end of the day, if you run with the truth will hurt me drastically. You know, you can't run with a false narrative and then expect it not to end like this, because I'm willing and I'm able, you know, to show what my history is. And, you know, rightfully so, Mick Mad, you know, 100%. Steve has no dodgy shit on his record. I'm born and bred Telford and known of Steve for over 20 years. Even lived on the same estate. Anybody says different is a lying shit bag. I mean, big up to Mick Mad. You know, and if you want to, you know, get in contact with me in the background, then, you know, I'm more than willing to do so. You know, but these idiots, you know, that want to run with, and, you know, the butthurt clown Fischel fell straight into my trap today. She was that butthurt. You know, she's had to dox me name and dox my address like an idiot. You know, so as far as I'm concerned, the challenge is accepted and on. Like I say, one person's already got my Acro in possession. They have had done for the past year and a half. My second neutral person, you know, I can get my Acro passed across to them, you know, at any time that I need to. Steve, if that's all they got, they have nothing. Clutching at straws and hoping it will bring you down. Not at all. I mean, like, for the past year, this is all I've ever gone through, you know, with people. And, you know, they haven't run me off YouTube. And, you know, I just simply have gone on and, you know, done my content. And, you know, you're still going to get these idiots. But Now what they're going to do is bring their history into the forefront of the table that not many people might not know. What is the name of Sirius Suex failed journalist wannabe is going on here, Steve? Oh, PP, it's just a couple of idiots. BBA, Bad Britain Audits, has decided to highlight some crap, and also he's got official kind of doing his bidding for him because he's got nothing left to bid at the table for. And it's time now that we see exactly who these people are. It's time for us to see exactly who we've been talking to and what their histories are. Steve Official, what you think about Paddy calling in the triads on that humble fella? Is Bruce Lee to appear at the shed soon? I think it's just, that's just, it's just stupid, guys. As for the man in the shed, well, he's another one that's just, clutching all the time. Even new Andrew D. Darwin, hope you're doing well. Even in Paranormal Channel X, hope you're doing well. Even in Jalise, even in Autistic Man, Local Experimentalist UK, good evening to you, sir. Paul Dunn, welcome. Thanks everyone for coming across and watching the content. I'm on a roll this week, guys. It's not really often you see me do lives, but I've done one every single day this week. I think I'm on a roll, guys. But these guys, they're just stupid. What they need to do is just, carry on with their own channel, carry on with their own content, and not fall into the bracket of getting drunk, not managing to slur a sentence together whatsoever, and then coming out and saying that they love PPA, because of 25k subs and I'm proud of you for this, and oh Christ, this is the wicked world of YouTube, guys. But bit serious, Steve Official, threatening folk with organised criminal gangs. I'm off to hide in my shed. Come on, people, you should know by now. Good evening, my wife, Angelica Angels. If you haven't done so already, guys, can you go on over and give Angelic Angels a subscribe for me, please? Great little channel there my wifey's got. Thank you, Jalise, for chucking the link out. So all of you go down and subscribe, please, to Angelic Angels. Let me go back to Barry Ace Card Sherbet. Yeah, we all know, when we start shouting names of people and shouting groups of people, we're bringing them into disrepute, and I necessarily ain't gonna give anybody a warning. I'll just turn up. And I'm not going to tell you who I know or what groups I know or what people I know, and try and use false threatening tactics. Especially on YouTube. That's one of the most silliest videos I think that I've seen this year so far. As regards to threats. You can get some serious time inside for that sort of thing. Yeah. No. Yeah. ANDELS. Yeah. No,
No, just type in Angelic Angel.
Hope Springs, thanks you ever so much, and good evening to you. Hope you're doing.
Official topic talk.
Hope you're doing well.
Right. Yeah. If you want to know what my
You know, it's getting ridiculous. You know, YouTube.
Okay. No, it's not actually.
You know, it's getting ridiculous, guys. You know, and if that's the best that they can find about me and chuck up about me, you know, she's also, I've seen she's gone to the extent of editing, you know, a couple of sentences, you know, that was put, you know, towards the end of the video, and her editing skills aren't very good. You know, let me make that clear to you guys. You know, she's tried to edit a comment and maybe make it look like that it formed part of another article. You know, which is crazy. And if this is what they want to stoop to, that's great. That's grand. You know what happens, official, when you put names and addresses online on videos of people, don't you? You know, so how stupid and butthurt you must really feel. So I think the Boots actually turned that table round now, you know, and like an idiot, you fell straight into the trap that I placed by knowing I knew full well you was going to place that article up, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. Even in the Nutter channel, I hope you're doing well, sir. I hope you've had a grand day today. Hope the wife and the family are doing well, sir. Stupidity, I thought, Steve, threatening someone with the train killers on the YouTube. Sane bloke be screaming when police turn up at shed. Yeah, exactly, Barry Ace Card Sherbet. I mean, you know, how more stupid can you get than threatening somebody over on a video? You know, which can carry a lengthy sentence.
You know
I'm going to chuck the link out there, guys, if there's anybody that wants to jump on.
Facebook Messenger.
You know, I've spoken to Ronan, Holden official, today, and you know, I do believe that he's going to have a little bit of time on his hands coming up, and we've both expressed that we want to get back in and continue doing, you know, the podcast that you know, we used to really enjoy doing together, you know, chatting about different subjects and doing reviews on, you know, stuff that's out there in the news and subjects that, you know, need to be brought to the forefront. You know, so I'm really looking forward to getting back into that again. You know, this is what YouTube's all about, guys. I know the past 3 months, you know, I've been really, really busy. I know Ronan's been, you know, very, very busy, and you know, I've been itching, you know, to get back doing my podcasts as I did the backside of Christmas, you know, with Ronan Holding. You know, so we've got that to look forward to on my channel, guys, plus the paranormal investigations that, you know, I'll be churning out week in, week out. I've been called loads of things on YouTube just for having opinions. People should stop. Yes, big up Sir Dodgy Dave. If all of you haven't subscribed to Sir Dodgy Dave's channel, I'm going to set Jaleese on you and she'll be blocking you. So get on over, subscribe to Sir Dodgy Dave, please, people. You know, we do need kindness. You know, YouTube needs to turn around as a community. You know, we need to be as one. You know, it only takes 1 or 2 bad apples, you know, within YouTube, and this is exactly where and how it can end up. You know, in one of my previous videos, you know, I've tried to say that this is what needs to be done. Positivity. You know, I've only just been sidestepped, you know, as regards to this, and this is the very last live that would ever be mentioning, you know, any one of them fucking idiots. You know, we get the SARS Acro challenge done. and that's it, put to bed. People can see exactly who I am, even though there's people out there on the YouTube community, you know, that have known of me or know of me over 20 years in the Telford area. Mama Milo, good evening. Cheers for coming by. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a wonderful Saturday, guys. You know, it's time now that we get to see now exactly who we've been chatting to and talking to, and to see who's clean and who's not clean. You know, which after this, I'm going back to churning out my content. You know, and it doesn't bother me if my videos get 50 views or 5,000 views. You know, it's what I enjoy doing, to churn out content. You know, some people, they have to stick with drama, you know, just to get the views. I'm not, and my channel's never been built on drama and views. You know, I've churned out some very good interviews with people. I've done a lot of content where we've spoken about loads of different subjects. So, you know, my channel's far and wide as regards to content wise. You know, it's getting boring for you guys as well, you know, to listen, you know, day in, day out to, you know, silly videos with no real meaning to, because that's exactly what they want you to do, you know, except this time I haven't made the error of doxing names or addresses. You know, I've left that for them to fall into the hole and the category of. So tonight, there will be a investigation that I will be doing, you know, and hopefully the findings of that live will go out tomorrow, guys. You know, I'm going to cut this live short at 8 o'clock because I want to jump on over to Brian and Emma's live. So if you haven't done so already, go and subscribe to Brian and Emma Cockrell. Lovely couple, absolute lovely people. You know, I've been down and seen them in person, you know, a couple of weeks back, and you know, they're going through a hard time at the moment, you know, as regards to some online bullshit, which has been taken to the next level. You know, and they do some really good lives. So, you know, if you haven't subscribed to Brian and Emma Cockrell, then pop one over. And another good one, you know, I want to get and do a part 2 with is Alex Kearney, AC coming back to life. His links in the chat, guys. Going over, give Alex a subscribe, please, guys, because he does some excellent work for his community up there in Glasgow, and he's an absolute true gentleman to talk to. You got the camera off. Cheers, Jalees. You've got Brian Cockrell's link there in the chat, guys. Go on over. give Brian Cockrell's channel a subscribe, please. He does some wonderful lives with his wife Emma, and like I say, great couple. Cheers, Jalees, for putting AC's channel up there. You know, that's what the community is all about, you know, helping each other, you know, to grow. You know, so you're not always going to be seeing me ranting and raving in videos or lives, you know. It's just what's occurring at the second. You know, but at the end of the day, I've got very good people, you know, that know the truth. Cheers for that, Nanutter. Nice cup. Yep, I'm trying to find somewhere where I can get my official Topic Talk logo put on, and I'm trying to get some hoodies made. You know, so I don't know how many of you guys would support my channel if I was to get some hoodies made, you
Uh-huh.
know, with my logo and maybe a phrase or something on the back. I mean, that's something I want to chuck out there to you guys like this evening. You know, do you think I should get some hoodies made up
Don't know them.
and some cups made up, you know, with official Topic Talk logo on? You know, how many of you guys might be possibly interested, you know, if I was to make some really nice looking hoodies, you know, or merchandise like that as regards to support my channel. You know, I don't know how many of you guys think that's a good idea for me to do. Let me know your thoughts and ideas in the chat, people. You know, that's something that I want to look at. And there we go. Jalees has put another great channel up there. No fucks given.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent channel. He's doing a lot to document about DH. You know, he's having some wonderful people on. He's keeping the momentum going in the forefront as regards to DH. Pork chops can do mugs, I think. Nutter Channel, can you possibly get hold of pork chops for me and find out you know, the ins and outs of me getting like a handful of mugs made up, you know, cost or whatever for me. You know, and then possibly get back to me, you know, and let me know. I would start off with the cups first, Steve. I was thinking actually, you know, cups are going to be the least expensive, you know, item, you know, to get made. You know, so the cost ain't going to be too high. And I know times are hard for people, you know, so you know, I want to start off. I might even start off with stickers. You know, I don't know. Um, you know, I might even start off with stickers and mugs. To be fair, I mean, because they're going to be the least expensive. Evening 50. Hope you're doing well, Rob. Hope you're doing well, sir. Is he still doing them, Steve? Someone that did LB stuff. You know who? I don't know, 50. I'll chat to you on Messenger, mate, about that one. I'm not. I've got somebody in mind. You know, local. Rob, I'll have a word with you about that in the background, Yogi's World. Steve, exactly, because people are strapped at the moment. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, like I say, I'm not in it like a print mug, Steve. No little ones, like a big brew. I mean, that's a bigger cup than, you know, like your average one. You know, that's probably, I'll count this as a big mug. Are you on about something like that, Hope Springs, or are you on about like your conventional cups? You know, because I know a lot of people are strapped for cash, and I know sometimes, you know, to get stuff like hoodies printed, you know, it'll come to a minimum of like say £25, if not more. You know, and I'm not about making money. You know, it's just another good way to promote my channel. You know, by getting stickers or cups. All about the tea. I did have to start. I did have to go on to green tea. To be fair with you, when my liver, you know, wasn't too good. Evening, Pablo. Great of you to come in, sir. All right, Steve. Whatever you get done, keep it black and white. It's cheaper to get printed. Yeah, I mean my logos, black and white, Pablo. That's why, you know, when I opened my channel, that's why I decided to stick with my logo being black and white. You know, because I knew at some point down the line, I didn't think it'd be this soon, but I knew somewhere down this line, um, you know, when it did come round to printing stuff, it would be cheaper, you know, than getting colour done. So I used my head a little bit there, you know, with coming out with the logo. You know, and like I say, you know, if I can find someone cheap enough, you know, just to print off my logo on a cup, you know, and it's not too expensive for guys. Um, so I'm going to look into that. I'm going to definitely look into that over the next week. You know, just to see what the costs are going to be for me. You know, because it's not about making money, guys. For me, um, you know, it's just promoting and you know all the good people like all of you guys in the chat. You know, can have something to look back to in future. You can look back and think what a twat he was. You know, Steve, I worked in the gift industry here for years. Biggest sellers will be fridge magnets, key rings. Exactly, Pablo. This is the sort of thing that I was thinking. You know, this is the sort of thing I've got in my mind. You know, key rings, fridge magnets, cups. You know, your fridge magnets and your stickers are going to be your cheapest. I'd love a free mug. I'll tell you what, Nutter. You sort me out one of your mugs, and I'll sort you out one of mine. How's that? And we're doing exchange. Big up the tea drinkers. There we go, Nutter. There's something for you. You know, you get me a cup printed, and I'll get a cup printed specially for you. And then when I'm down next or the time after, we can exchange mugs. How's that? How's that for an offer? And find a printer locally who will be able to print a few different bits. Yes, I've got a couple of printers people in mind. There's 50. You know, it's just reminded me. You know, I'll have to pop down and you know dig up some of my old contacts and see how they are, and you know get a couple of bits and bobs you know printed up. And if you're in a tourist area, Steve, you might get them retailed. You never know. You know, I've seen stranger things happen, Pablo. Not you, Miss Green Tea out. A mug of yes, I'm in.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely. No, I'll stick you to that one. You know, I'll get a mug specially made for you, and you give me one of your mugs, and we'll exchange mugs, eh? You know, I'll do the same. I'll do the same with Torbs as well. You know, I can exchange. That's what we should do. You know, as content creators, you know, we should meet up and swap mugs. You know, then each of us have got a momentum of each other's like channel. Right, I do believe Brian and Emma are going live in 10 minutes, guys. So, you know, I'm gonna you know, start winding down on this one and sit back and chill now that I've said all needs to be said. Um, but yeah, that's a great idea. You know, exchange mugs between content creators, and just get the little momentum things. You know, fridge magnet or key ring or stickers. You know, or mugs because none of us have really got any spare money in this day and age. To be fair with you, you know, and maybe hoodies. You know, they're a bit expensive sometimes. You know, to get printed and whatnot. You know, but I definitely want a Torb sweater. I mean, they look wicked. They do. These hoodies look good, and you know, I've got a couple of designs in mind for key rings. Um, you know, and fridge magnets and mugs. So, you know, I'm going to give that a lot of thought, guys. You know, to get at least something out there of some form of merch. You know, just to leave that reminder with you guys, even though, you know, I think my name on the YouTube platform is going to live on forever. You know, regardless. Steve, you can get small runs done of the t-shirts, hoodies, etc. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to get a couple of hoodies done, you know, for me and my beautiful wife, you know, of my design, for sure. Right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. So if you all wanna go on over and jump on over to Brian and Emma Cockrell's channel, I do believe they're going live in 5, as they say. Cheers for tuning in, guys. And you don't know, I might do another live after the Brian and Emma show. Cheers for tuning in, guys. Love and respect you all. And I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy, guys.